So I'm a musician, producer, rapper, singer, engineer, all the things. And I'm 30 now, but when I was 20, like many other young musicians, I saw myself being applauded with the greats. Quincy Jones, Michael Jackson, Prince, Stevie Wonder. And my friends and I, multiple times, started music collectives because they do music too. And we had a lot of confidence in these groups, and we even did live shows and things like that. But as of 2025, none of what we thought at the time in high school and after that has really come into fruition in the way that we imagined it to. None of us had no big recording contract, none of us have won Grammys, none of us have been on the big stage and all that. And as a matter of fact, the Lord has allowed us to go through hardships that have somewhat torn us down. We've even lost a couple friends along the way. What am I trying to say? Your pride in the skills that you have, although those skills may be great and wonderful and have the capability and are sometimes successful in getting those human praises and human love and human celebration, God still has the final say because it's God who gave you what you have to begin with. The reason I say that is because in Ezekiel chapter 32, the Lord is still commanding the prophet Ezekiel concerning Egypt. This time he calls for a lament, which is like a dirge or funeral song. Because Egypt, and Pharaoh especially, the king of Egypt, felt like they were self-made and felt like all those skills and all those resources that God gave them, they actually gave themselves. And that they were the reason that they were so high and mighty and powerful now. But the Lord is like, that's not the case. And as a matter of fact, your fate should be just like everybody else. Because you too will join the ranks of the land of the no longer living. And in this chapter, the Lord describes all the different types of people that have gone to the grave. But the underlying message, go back and read Ezekiel 32, is you are not responsible for your own greatness or your own power or your own anything. You have no say over how long it's going to be successful, when things are going to fall apart, when life is going to hit you, when you're no longer going to be living. So give glory to God because what He's given you, He's given you. You did not create it for yourself. I don't care how much you feel like you got out the mud. You got some help along the way. And as a matter of fact, had it not been for the Lord, you wouldn't even be here in the first place. So give God the glory. Give God the glory. The last few chapters of Ezekiel that I've talked about have been about pride and how wrong pride is. Give God the glory. In this present day, to my pleasant surprise, the Lord has me back working on music and getting more and more acclimated to it, but that I may do it for His glory and not for my own. Thank God for redirecting the credit to Him and for not allowing us to go off and get famous and feel like we made out the mud, did everything ourselves. Continue to lift this ministry up in prayer and my personal life and each other. Pray. And pray. Pray for yourself. Pray. If you have it in your heart to give, please donate. It just helps. It really does. But I love you. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you next time. Peace.